Yo, what's going on? Today I have a very special video that I am going to make. Whether people watch it or not, this is a memorable deck for me. For many reasons. Um, yeah, this is just simply one of my favorite decks of all times. When I used to play back in 2014, 2015. Yeah, I ran this deck when the Dragon Rulers, were hit to just one copy of each. So I'd even play them when they were at full power. Um, I picked the deck up after they got limited, because then I was interested, like, okay, let's see what we can do. Because I saw a deck profile and it looked really fun. So, and like it seemed fair. And to be fair, it was very fair. Like it wasn't too broken. You had to manage your resources better. So yeah, let's get straight into it. This is my 40 card, 2014. I think it's 2015-ish. Yeah, 2015 ban list deck profile. So yeah, let's just get into it. So obviously you ran one of each of the god cards. Yeah, I think these cards were printed a little too early of their time. I think now they can all come back to like one, I guess, because Tempest is at one, so I believe all of them will come back to one eventually. Even though the ban list just dropped and they did not come back. But what did come back was the Mystic Mine getting off the ban list. Oh no, Mystic Mine getting banned. That was awesome. But it didn't really solve anything. If anything, it kind of made the meta... Yeah, just... I don't know. What do you guys think? And then the one red ice Darkness Metal Dragon. Pre-errata, this card was a beast. Yeah, this card was a beast. And the package that I ran was the 3 Blue Eyes, the 3 Chad Stone. Shouts to Chad. Chad Stone, a white legend, dude. The Chad Stone of legend. The Pure Pong champion. I used to have the original starter deck versions, but I still have one, but it's like all like destroyed, and I don't want to like take it out of its other sleeve because it's literally going to crumble if I even like pull it out slightly. So yeah, I still have one of them. Yeah, for now I got these random ones just for the deck, so I could play with them. Because I really wanted to build this deck again, and I found all the cards and I had it all, so I just put it together. And it's basically what I was running for like a year, you know, like 2014 through 2015 until the rulers got banned 2-0. Yeah, so I was playing the Curry Bandit version, the Soul Charge version, but this version really was it got me the most tops. Let's just say that. And then you got the other engine, it's the Mythic engine. The lighting is really bad. Okay, I'll just put it down here. So I played 2 tree and 2 water. Yeah, this combo makes Felgrand, and like I think Felgrand during like 2015 was like way ahead of its time. If you guys don't know what Felgrand is, it's the rank 8 XYZ. Yeah, I used to bust out this card like a lot, and I ran 2 copies of him, and I had a Ghost Rare version, which is like mad money right now, but I sold it like a long time ago, and I regret selling it because I want to play it. But I used to make this card, and basically what he does is you detach material during either player's turn and target a face-up monster, and this turn its effects are negated, but it's unaffected by other cards. So the unaffected by card effect is, I think it was just like way ahead of its time. Because now like there's things to like get rid of it, like you could play kaijus, and like there's just just ways to attack over it. But back then like this was hard to get over, like turn 1. So usually my turn 1 would be like these two, just clutching me up the entire game. And then the rest of the tuners, I played the Debris, one Flame Veil, and the one Corseska. Yeah, I was a big advocate of Corseska just because, dude, just look at him. He looks crazy. He looks so cool. That's the only reason why. Like, he's not any different from like Flame Veil. So you could honestly just run 2 Flame Veil, because I do play Dragon Shrine. But I think having the variety back then was necessary because of many reasons. I feel like freaking the president, I just don't know right now, but I'm just super stoked to do this profile. And then I played the 3 Dragon Shrine, so that was all the monsters. So onto the spells, you got the 3 Shrine. When Dragon Ravine got hit, this is the replacement. This was the replacement. And like this actually came out during when rulers were still like, you know, full power, I think. But obviously you just ran Ravine because this card was, you know, a slower Ravine. But this card was the bread and butter. Yep, send 2. And my tech that people didn't run at all, or like maybe like ran one of, was I ran 3 DDRs. Yeah, this card won me so many games back then. It just allows you to combo, and all I cared about back then was comboing, and you know, I still care about comboing. So the DDRs, you know, just brought back your banished Dragon Rulers back, and then you could go for rank 7 plays, synchro plays. Yeah, just a lot of versatility with this card. And then like the thing is with this deck, you can run 3 because it's usually live turn 1. Because if you have a Dragon Ruler, you just go for game. So yeah, 3 DDRs. And then you play the 3 Upstart Goblins. 3 Patrick. So people used to call this the Patrick Hoban. I still call it the Patrick Hobans. You run 3 because it was at 3 during the time. 37 card deck. You know, makes your deck more consistent. Alright, now for the draw spells, you do play the 3 trade-ins and the 3 cards of consonants. Yeah, like you run 3 blue eyes, 3 white stones, Chad stones. So I would say these cards are very necessary to draw your combo pieces, and plus for like graveyard fuel for your rulers. And then I play the 1 Silver's Cry because this does come up when you want to go for OTK or like a game to break 8,000. Yeah, just Blue Eyes has 3k attack, and yeah, it's just kind of, it came up a lot. And now the Broken One-ofs, I think this card's at 3 now, but yeah, this card was at 1 because it was busted. The Foolish Burial still at 1. Gold Star came back to 3 for a little bit and then went back to 1. Well done, Konami. And then Sacred Sword, 7 stars. This card was at 1 during this format. Now it's at 3 because there's nothing really good to banish off of. Unless you play like Metaphys. Maybe that could work out. And then I only ran 2 traps. I ran the 1 Compulsory and the 1 Son of Morning. Yep. And that's my 40 card Dragon Ruler main deck. For the extra deck, we have double Draco Sack. Yeah, so I actually didn't have this card during when I was playing the Mythic Rulers. Because this card was still expensive. Even when the rulers were limited to 1, this card was still like $100. And as a high schooler, I couldn't afford freaking Draco Sacks. So yeah, so I got these like I got them like during a trade. Yeah, I had to trade like so many things. Like I had to trade like my almost like half a binder, basically, just full of like cards that guy wanted. Yeah, but and then years later, when I rebuilt this deck, I just picked I just got the Megaton ones. And now they're like dirt cheap because they don't, nothing really matters. Gaia Dragon, big eye is broken. The Heliopolis, Giant Grinder. This card was like one of my favorites. Same with the Dragulon. Stardust, Star Eater, still one of my favorites. Star Spark, Azure Eyes, Crimson Blader. Man, this guy, he was the man of the format. He was the guy. Colossal Fighter, aka Jiren. Yeah. Scrap Dragon. And then, of course, the Felgrand. So yeah, that's the entire deck. 40 cards. Hope